claiming right. You see this right? I am right, you are wrong. I am the man, you are the woman. One of the main problems we have in a relationship. Because some of our men do not understand this system of ladies first. Ladies first. This gentleman treatment of treat the lady. In actual sense, women don't really need much. I'm telling you, they don't really need much. They just need this. You acknowledging that they are existing. I made one video. I said, call your woman, tell her, my wife, come. Let's use our small palm fruit and prepare our small palm oil. This you not acknowledging that this is a woman. She is soft, sensitive. She needs that care and love. Is the major problem. Try this and see, when you apply this, you could take away everything the woman has. Like Bible said, love your woman. Simple ritual. Make sure you love the woman. The woman sees it. She notices it. She's convinced you love her. She open her heart. Open her hand. Whatever you want, you will just take it softly and smoothly. You will take it, so she'll tell you thank you. Simple thing. But you will not do it because we are too much. How can we show her that we love her? We show her now, tomorrow her head begin to swallow up. How can I tell her I love her? When I tell her I love her now, her head will swell up. Any person whose head is swollen up is already swollen. It's not because of what you tell the person. An arrogant, proud person is an arrogant, proud person. In the first place, when you don't like it, there's no need for you to make that choice of taking somebody who is arrogant. No matter how little your woman is, she needs also her own respect. Small. What women need is not really respect as per se respect. It's just you telling the person, I'm here for you. You are in safe hands. Then the person will relax. You do everything. This thing you want to do with you know who we are. This thing you want to do, you can't just do it. Simple and cool. And the woman will not move. You will see the kind of respect and love this woman will have for you. The kind of regard she will have for you. And you don't need to struggle. You think, hi, my name is Choma Sweet Bro. Do you see the rate the divorce between husband and wife here in Europe is going on? What is actually the problem? So today I'm discussing with you guys why we have so many problems here in Europe, why we don't live in peace, why there are so many divorce, separation here among us in Europe. Thank you so much and welcome back to my channel. We no longer can trust people we are having the relationship with. It's no longer going well how it used to go. The trust, the caring, the responsibilities we should carry as partners towards each other, no one cares again. Everybody's going into relationship with the thought of maybe, you know, having this maybe in our head, saying it might work, it will not work. You know, a kind of living this relationship, like living the life in it. I mean, this kind of living the life of inside it, thinking I need to have a plan B before I go in. This is among partners we are talking about. Mostly here, we who are in Europe, not only in Germany. Anyone who goes into relationship these days, we pray every day for God to give us the husband. This time when we need the husband, we'll be praying, binding, casting. When you get into this relationship, into the marriage, that's when you need to bind, cast, turn to witch, turn to pastor, whatever you want to be. That is the time you really need to fight. Because what is fighting against you is not only the partner that is fighting against you. And funny enough, we fight the partner that is not fighting against us. What is fighting against us is the principalities and powers. Whatever we have done, where we are coming from, the whatever that is upon that person you are dealing with, This is why the Igbo people or the Africans believe that whoever you marry can bring good luck or bad luck. The families of those people, if they are happy that you come into the family, maybe you're coming to carry the weight of their daughter, their sons. These are most of the things we are battling with here in Europe. Or also when they have in mind to give you the right daughter-in-law. Mostly, they think that that person you choose, oh, this person is from Bini. Hey, it's from Bise, like me. Oh, it's from Enugu. It's from Abatete. We don't want this kind of person. This is another bigger problem we have. So you be at home, you are quarreling your husband or your wife. You don't know that what that person is facing from the family, from friends, from colleagues, concerning this decision he has taken to marry you. You think the problem, the sadness, the anger is in the person. It's you. You are the one giving the person the pressure. You don't know that the pressure is coming from somewhere else. And because it's too much, they pressurize the person so much that the person loses it. This person starts to develop this, I don't want you. Do you think marrying you is the right decision I've made? And you're saying the person did like this because you did like this. You don't know that the problem you have is not even from here. There are other things that has poisoned the person's mind. From some spiritual roto and the rest of it. That is not just this one. This kind of stress somebody is facing in Europe is the one that somebody will call you from Africa, call you from where, and start telling you how bad your wife or your husband is. Why you should do your husband like this, do your wife like. Just think when you add this to that, what will happen? And when this cause bad things, whenever your mother, your father, your relations open their mouth and when they want to talk about your partner, what comes out from their mouth is negative things. You think it's easy for that person, that your partner, if he's the type, the person who is in this kind of pressure, getting the pressure from here and there, that you are their problem. This is just one of the reasons why relationships is not working in Europe. It's only in Germany. Another thing is this stinginess and greed in this Europe. If we don't do something about it, it's going to be something else. How you spend the money in the family, how you use it, what you use it for, when it's to be used, who is begging who is bringing it. Another major problem here. Just put your ear down. When the women do not know that the man needs this as a man, and the man does not know that the woman needs to rub powder because why? And the worst part of it is you accepting to buy this powder when the woman is outside the marriage. She has not yet come. You want to please her and you're waiting for her to come. When she comes in, you not show her who you are. That woman saw something before she came. That was that thing you were doing before she came. Now she came, you change hand. There will be no peace. I don't also blame the woman who is disturbing you because she wants to look how the other people look. The other people she's seeing outside, she's seeing everywhere, she's seeing it TV look like. Immediately she starts to change from what she is before she met you, what she was. Before she met you, she begins to feel sad. Like say, hand don't they touch me. If I couldn't be better than where I was, when I came to you, I want to look more better than where I was before I met you. You cannot come now and spoil my show. You can't use your own show to come and spoil my show. In this, my life, I was looking good before I met you. Though I didn't have much, I was managing. I was looking good. I was trying for myself. I was able to buy my powder. I bought my makeup. I bought that. I bought the other one. I bought my bags and my shoes when they're getting old. Now I married you. What is going on? A young girl you married who could eat what she need to eat before. Now you're stopping her from eating it. Then that man who used to be stingy on his own, he likes to manage. Instead of us to cook 5 cups of rice, let's cook 1. You didn't show that girl that this is how you are. You let her come in. And when she come in, you want to show her this is how we want to do it. You want to force her. Do you know that every challenges, misunderstanding, problem, quarrel in a marriage, the only thing that causes it is someone is trying to step on another person's toe. There is this person who wants the best for her or himself. This is why they are quarreling, because if all of us are doing things that bring us peace, but some people want that when the other person is managing, suffering, they be living in another way, they be doing their own hiding. Then I ask myself, why should I live with you? I went to buy this, for example, and I have to hide it for you not to see it. How long am I going to be a prisoner in your house? The man is building house because it's his own problem. This is what matters to him. And you're thinking of how to party, how to save money to my parents, me, the woman, and how to build my own house for my brother at home. Then the man is trying to build small house for himself. When he say he want to buy the land, you say no. Nobody want to compromise. Everybody saying my own. What brings about, in case you think, why should I be talking about money? What brings about people hiding that they have this money from the partner? Is it not that when the person hears about it, he wants to take it, he doesn't know why you should have it, she doesn't know why you should have it, things like that. If there's agreement that this is our money, we can use it, we can take care of it, discuss, come to an agreement how we are going to go about it, there will be no problem. This is the main major reason for quarrel here in Europe. The main trouble is the money issue in Europe, because somebody wants to get better than the other person, or control it more than the other person, or eat and forget the person, and the other person should just stay and don't say anything. You just listen. However I tell you, just take it. For you as a master or the madam who thinks that the best way to live with my partner is whatever I tell you, you should just take it immediately. That thing you must tell that person must be something that favors that person, that before you say it, before you finish the sentence, the person will just say yes. I'm going to beat our house. No matter how, we're going to try. I'm going to squeeze us to make sure we build our house. We do this, we buy one expensive car, which I'm the one who is going to drive you. It's you, not. It doesn't matter if it's the man or the woman. But at the end, what is it that you like, that you wouldn't want to miss in a month? Is it one bottle of something to drink? I will make sure I give you that what you like. If I'm not able to buy 2 bottles, let me buy you 1 bottle, just for instance. Will there be a problem? If you are happy and happy, if we cut it in the middle, that nobody is 100% satisfied, but we all got what we need, why will there be a problem? Why are they divorced? Why are they separation? Why are we every time quarreling and fighting to kill each other? Do you sometimes stay and have some fears that the way these kind of quarrels are going sometimes, when you see reactions from partners, that you could scare for your life, and ask yourself that, is this kind of hatred very normal, or is it coming from someone? Am I sure somebody will not even try to buy me just to get me out of the way? If you've not really thought like this, either you are careless, or what is happening in your life is not all that serious. Because when you look at how someone who says he loves you, who you saw, who is robbing the other person, kissing the person, romancing the person yesterday, talk to the person softly yesterday, now came to somewhere where you people are to settle the matter, and you see the kind of anger that's boiling in this person, you see the kind of eye these spouse look at each other, then you will know what I'm talking about. That sometimes one really need to be careful how we go to bed every day, lie down, sleep, wake up in the midst of people who don't really like us that much. Sometimes I also begin to think, when some of the spouse somehow here in Europe, do you think some of them are really crying, shedding tears for how they miss that person, what happened to that person, what are they partly saying, oh, at least now I'm free from what is going on? Does it pain them? Does it really hurt them? How they will miss that person? Do you think that the partners miss each other? Like when they say, I miss you, I love you, is it really real? Or is a pleasantry? You just have to say it. When you see somebody say good afternoon, just say good afternoon. Or they say it because it comes from their mind. It comes from their mind and it comes directly from what they feel. Or do they just say it like that? What is happening to us here in Europe? Is it the same thing that is happening in Nigeria also, or is it just here in Europe? What is it that we want? What do we need in our life? We wanted to have all the riches, make our riches, do it however we want, not include anybody in the plan. Why did we get married? Why did we decide that we have to get married when you can live alone? Get whatever is it that you want to get. Use it anyhow you want without anybody asking you anything, questioning you. You don't need to report to anybody. You don't need to explain to anybody, this is how I got it, this is how I use it, this, that. You don't need to give to any in-law or any sister, brother-in-law calling you for anything. Because you love to do it how you want it. If you love that kind of life, why decide to bring somebody else into it? To use the person now, for the person to bring whatever the person needs to bring at the end of the month. You will use it without including the person's need. The person need, the person present in this relationship is to supply that and what you need. When the person supply it, you use it, you plan it however you want to use it, and then you maybe give the person food like your house girl, because the person has to be alive to get the next money next month. Then you use the money without thinking what that matured person you saw, and their people gave you his or her hand in marriage, that person has a plan, a purpose to do for the person's family, where the person came from. For you also, that the person have something to say or plan about you and the person's life. If not just food and bring money. A matured person who is somebody else's husband or wife. You want to use the money how you want it. And the person should not be included in anything. It's left for you to decide. Either you make peace, you fight it to the end. Fight to remove this kind of pretense, fake lifestyle into your life and begin to live. Because when I start having problem in my relationship, each partner I see, I start asking myself, are they real? Are they fake? What is happening really in their life? If you have a character that is disturbing, the kind of character that a woman, when she come into your family to live with you as one, that this kind of character you have, that is going to hurt that woman so much that she won't be able to hold it to pretend. Like me, I won't be pretending for you. I wouldn't want you're talking to me when I don't want to answer you. I answer you because people are there. No, I can't hide this, my facial expression, showing that I'm not happy. I'm not that good woman. So there are so many of us out there. So this is what somebody needs to put in consideration whenever somebody is deciding on who to marry. The kind of woman who can pretend and hide this quarrel in the home so much without saying something about it. Are you the kind of woman who runs straight to your husband every time, your husband people, to tell them what is happening in your home? Your husband have killed. Please, this person, come and talk to him, come and talk to him. Or you run to your own parents to go and tell them, come and talk to him, come and talk to him. Which one will you talk It's just like selling yourself cheap to the people. These are one of the things that is also causing problem in Europe, because the people are not here to see what is happening to us. We are making too much call to tell them this is what is happening to us. Come. And from telephone, when we say these things, they can misunderstand it, and the quarrel starts. Before it goes from this hand to this hand, you say this person did, your son did this, my daughter did this. Before they start saying it from hand to hand, the story change. Lies start manifesting. From the lies, they start saying, you lied against what I did. It's not what I told you. You don't know what to believe. So belief and trust plays a whole lot of role in this thing we are doing. Because if that woman cannot believe in you, the man is not believing in you, that this our future is safe in your hands, then our problem starts. Let's not ignore the problems. No matter how much money we make in Europe, let's not ignore the kind of problems we have in our homes, in our marriage. Let's not ignore it. Am I talking of the ones who has turned their woman to bossing back, who are beating their woman before the woman say anything? Woo! They beat the woman. The woman has been enduring for so many years, trying to make the marriage work. If you yell at your woman to shush her, close her your mouth, do something, handle her anyhow, talk to her, yell at her so that she will just go away instead of discussing that thing you want to discuss. And your woman, your husband call you to sit you down, to approach you on some matters that is disturbing him, you won't allow his mouth to reach. Another problem that is disturbing us here in Europe, because of our right this, our right this, our right this. If you are the kind of person who don't like to give somebody peace, you don't like to give somebody peace, how will you get peace? I want peace. I want somebody who will give me rest of mind. When you don't know how to share things, when something is for me and you take the bigger size. When you are self-centered, when everything that is good is for you. Somebody like you, all you think about, how will it be well for me and my people, me and my people, me and my people. You forget that this person who is in a relationship is somebody, is somebody's child. What can we do to make it good for us? I know I like gossip. I like to talk too much in this video. I like it so much. But how many times have we tried to say, okay, since this talk, we are talking it every day, let's try today wash our hands clean and say, what is good for somebody? What will be good for somebody? If this is good for me like this, I like it like this, how can I do it so that it can be good for another person like this? When do we do it? Nothing. We don't do something like that. We still want to intimidate people, to make them not to have right, for them not to say anything, and we call it respect. Disrespect. When someone is using his mouth and asking you for respect, using her mouth to tell you, oh, you don't respect me as your wife, know that the respect is long gone. There's no respect, and there's no need for you to ask for it, because it's not there and it's never going to be there. That person is that kind of person. Any relationship that has been having problem, husband and wife has been complaining for how many years, you did me like this, you did me like this, I don't like what you do, and the persons who are involved in this relationship couldn't change, and that person has been patient, waiting for things to turn around, for these things to start going in peace, and it's not going. Remember that that person has been long time waiting. The person has given in much effort, too much, to make sure that this relationship will work. So somebody cannot say, she couldn't even have patience in the marriage, she left with 3 years. Only that person knows what that person is going through. We forget sometimes to ask our partners their fears, their pains. What is your worst fear? What could happen that will break your heart? What am I doing that pains you so much? We don't talk about those things. because these are matters of the heart, emotions. These are women thing. It has nothing to do with the men. Tomorrow, the relationship scatter, we start crying. And we marry another person. We have another problem. It's not a matter of how many you marry, how many that spoiled. It's how hard you try to correct that same problem you have. That same problem that's making us not understand somebody, and we are not giving into it because we don't want to be cheated. We don't want to be seen as a fool. When we are bragging how good we are, how too much we are, why we shouldn't do this, beg our wife better, honor our husband, respect him, and we make the mistakes of having a divorce. What is our gain? That place we place ourselves, that is too high, who we are, who we are, who we are. We have used our hand and rub ourselves on the floor because we couldn't succeed in this one thing, marriage. We didn't succeed in it. It's also a letdown. That's what we forget. It's a letdown. When there's something other people are achieving, they are trying in it, they are trying to make peace, they're trying all their best, taking every rubbish from the person, tolerating everything to make sure that that relationship works, and we couldn't do it. It's also a failure in our own hand. I really think this talk should be talked like this, really, because this friendly talk, I think, is not really waking us up. We really need to wake up to what is happening to our marriages. Handle whatever the issues are, so that the people we are looking now from far, oh, see, their marriage has spoiled. May we not be the next who that same thing will happen to. People who their husband is not beating, who is not betraying their husband, let that not be your case, because we refuse to change in time when there is still time. You see, this Europe is the hardest place to have a breakup, to have divorce, separation, anything that has to do with the marriage is no longer working or relationship. I think this is the toughest place to have it. And this is the reason why marriages are breaking, because we open our doors every day. We go into our cell. I call it prison or cell. These flats we are going in. Because in Africa, we live outside somehow, no matter in which flat you live in. Sometimes you go to market, you talk with some people, you do this, and we stay. We have time to stay with people outside sometimes, because before you go transport, whatever, you mingle with people more than we mingle here. We kind of stay on our own. We don't open up to people like that. So this is really not good for us, because some things we could just wave aside. We could see similar things or hear similar stories to that thing that is happening to us. We wouldn't hear it because of this go to work, come back, lock your door. And sometimes we're afraid of who to trust, because in Africa is where they have really friends, because the friends here, after some time, they might betray you, no matter how long, no matter the trust, you having the fear of not letting your story come out, then you're just taking it inside, handling it on your own, dealing with it. It weighs you down. Before they can say Jack Robinson, you say, no, I'm done with this relationship. You should do well for everybody, that everybody is happy. When you please yourself, you please another person. That's all it takes. There's nothing else. There's no voodoo to it. Simple things. You treating someone the way you want to be treated. I think I've talked enough for today. It has even taken longer than I thought, but true. These are the real problems we have in our relationship. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching so far. In case you get to this place to watch to the end, I really appreciate, and I'd love to see you guys next time in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye. Your girl, Jamasuba.